Good afternoon, YouTube. BrewByMe back again. Look at this. Can you see that? I got a flight in front of me. Yeah, as promised, these are my home brews. We'll start with the one on the left, my left, your right. This one here is my pineapple pale ale. The head has gone down a little bit just because I was brewing in the garage and I poured them earlier and I just forgot about them. So yeah, look at how clear that is. You can see right through it. It's a pineapple pale ale, so it's basically a pale ale base. And then in the secondary, they throw a pineapple in there. On the nose, pineapple. Nice sweet malt. A little bit of a tartness. And a little bit of an earthiness. Let's give her a taste, eh? Light, refreshing. It's crisp. Light to medium carbonation. Take a sip of this bad boy. Right up front, a mouthful of pineapple. As it goes to the back of your throat, you get that little bit of a tartness, almost like a sourness. And then it dries up fairly nice and you're ready for another swig. This beer is 5.5% ABV. When I first brewed this beer, it was in the 7% ABV, but I said, hey, this is a lawnmower beer. I'm gonna dial it back and make it a 5 to 5.5% beer, and that's what I did. And now this beer, you can drink it all day long. Easily sessionable and crushable. All right, second one. See, this one's slightly cloudy, not as clear. That's because this one is a blood orange wit. So basically, it's a wit base beer, and I added blood orange juice and blood orange zest in the secondary, and I also used blood orange zest in the boiling process. So let's give her a nose, huh? Oh, up front, super fresh. Got some beer in my nose. Smells like fresh fruit off of a tree. Fresh oranges, actually. Nice, a little bit of sweetness. Nice citrus aroma. Smells really good, guys. Let's give her a taste, eh? Oh, wow. It rings in at 5% ABV. Very light mouthfeel. Medium carbonation. On the tongue, get that slight bit of orange zest, a little bit of a tartness from the orange juice, and very refreshing, very quaffable, very crushable, and yeah, you can drink this one all day long again. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out exactly how I wanted it because I tried the brew in a bag method for this one, and it just didn't go well. So when I do it again, I'm just gonna go back to my old ways, and it worked better that way, but it turned out fairly good. All right, number 3. This one, like I said, I just kegged it last week, so there's a little bit of haze left in there, but it should clear up. Again, this is the bottom of the keg, so all of the stuff, this is, well, it's a full keg, but this is the bottom of the keg, and it gets drawn up through the keg. So all the stuff settles, and then so the first couple of glasses or pints are going to be a little cloudy, but this is my Orange Creamsicle Ale. See a theme here? All fruit beers. Hey, summer's here. Oh, wow. So on the nose, it smells like orange creamsicle. Get that sweet, what I used is Cara oranges for the zest. I used vanilla pods in secondary, 4 of them. It smells, it's got sweetness, vanilla, orange, creamsicle. It's the vanilla that makes it smell like creamsicle, because the only thing I changed in this, I made it before, and it was delicious, but I'm not a big fan of lactose in beers to sweeten it up, so I didn't use lactose. So the sweetness is not as sweet as it was before. I just used Creamicle orange zest, and I used a vanilla beans pods in the secondary. So it smells really, really nice, guys. Cheers. Oh yeah. Up front, tons and tons of that beautiful orange, Creamicle orange. It's kind of a pink orange. Then, after you get through that orange, you get that little bit of a vanilla, cream kind of characteristic, and it finishes it nice and dry. It's a really, really nice beer. And last but not least, look at the color, guys. Look at that. It's red. Yeah. It's still cloudy again because it's a brand new keg. Everything, it's been in the kegerator for about a week now. Everything's settled, so the first couple of pints are going to be a bit cloudy. But believe me that the head is a pink head. The beer is red. This is my cherry time ale. On the nose, sweet black cherries. Slight bit of malt characteristic. Nice sweetness. It smells really good. Let's dive in and give her a go, eh? Yeah. So, again, I could have used lactose in all of these beers to sweeten it up, but I'm not a fan of lactose. So I didn't. But if I did, this would be like a cherry creamsicle. That would be like a orange creamsicle, and so on and so forth. But basically this one here is I used about 6 pounds of frozen cherries in the secondary, and Eldorado hops. Supposedly Eldorado hops give kind of a red candy lifesaver kind of characteristic, a bit of strawberry kind of thing. I was trying to get my hands on some Barbe Rouge hops, which are supposed to be strawberry cherry kind of thing, but I can't find them. So I just used Eldorado, and yeah, so take a swig of this bad boy, and it's not as sweet as this one because there's no vanilla in there. It's just strictly cherries. So there's a nice, basically, you get a nice sweetness up front of those nice dark red cherries, and then sometimes in a batch of cherries when you buy them, you'll get the odd one that's not fully ripe, so it's kind of ripe, and you get that kind of tartness. Well, this beer has the sweet and the tart. Very, very refreshing. Again, all of these beers are 5.5% or less. This is 5%, 5.5, 5%, 5.5. So these are my fruit beers that are in the kegerator. I'm going to sample my other beers that are not in the kegerator. They're just ready to go, sitting in the garage. The garage is about 10 degrees, so I'm fine right now until it warms up. And yeah, maybe I'll do another sample paddle like this of the other beers I have. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions or ideas in the comments box, and I'll be back in a bit with another beer review. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.